DC has the best animated movie universe, and you can argue with your dad because this recent installment, Justice League Crisis on Infinite Earth Part 1, was iconic. I mean, we had been complaining about the Tomorrowverse, but a lot of stuff were happening behind the scenes, and with this movie, we got to see every single mystery play out, the formation of the Justice League, how this person met this person. Do you understand what I'm saying? And let's be honest, this movie was a Flash movie because the core concept of this movie is traveling between dimensions. And there's only one individual that could do that shit without having to think twice, and that's the Flash himself. This movie made me believe in DC again. I mean, forget about the live action. Animation is where it's at. Honestly, DC should put most of their cards in animation because it's a good format to tell a story. This story was dripped out in emotions. I'm not here to tell you about the whole movie because I honestly believe y'all should go watch it yourself. Actually, let me give you some source. So the baseline is that on every infinite Earth in the whole multiverse, a crisis is happening at the exact same time. Every world, every planet Earth is getting wiped out. And because of that, Barry Allen is thrust between timelines, seeing things from different perspectives. And because of that, we get to see the start of everything. The first mission that brought this Tomorrow versus Justice League together, which was an Amazo that could steal all of their abilities. So they pulled up to Bruce's crib. We get to see the person that triggered Barry's time skipping, which was, quote unquote, John Constantine from the Dead timeline. If you remember correctly, in the Dead timeline, John Constantine was the one that caused Barry Allen to reset the universe, which was against the rules, so he was punished. This universe showed us that Bruce Wayne didn't even want to adopt Dick Grayson. Can you imagine? He didn't want to adopt his first and most precious son. Ridiculous, right? But yeah, in this universe, that's how it played out. Barry Allen had to talk him into doing so. Bruce in this universe is stoic as always, but at the end of the day, he seems, in my opinion, he's more nicer. He's more open into forming new relationships because instantly he decides to assemble a team. Vixen, John, Martian Manhunter, being a detective. Instantly everybody appeared at his apartment. They even tried Hal, but Hal is a jerk. Cocky prick. We even see Barry crossing dimensional thresholds. He went to the universe of the crime syndicate with all the parallel versions of the Justice League that are evil. They trapped him instantly because, this is the Justice League. And oh my God, Superwoman. What can I ever say? Superwoman can get it any freaking time. She's basically the evil version of Wonder Woman. And we know Wonder Woman is all good, precious, dignified, but nah, Superwoman is the opposite. She's a savage. She's literally bad through and through. I love her character in this movie because she doesn't say much, but her presence commands power. And she's hot, extremely hot. We got to see the fact that John Constantine is low-key overpowered because he was able to subdue the whole crime syndicate with a wave of his hand. We get to see the sadistic side of the crime syndicate. We even get to see Amazo putting on a few moves because this dude had the power of the Flash, Superman, everyone. And he was taking folks out. We got to see love. We got to see Barry and Iris spend their time together till they died. We got to see other versions of the Justice League from different multiverses. Multiverses that are bad, good, lovely, futuristic. We got to see Bruce interacting with Dick for the first time, and Bruce didn't even know he got a Robin. We got to see Bruce interacting with his actual daughter from a universe where Bruce and Selena got together. This was everything. We even got to see Superman interacting with his future self, who was currently with Wonder Woman. Superman was in shock because he thought he would be with Lois forever. But at the end of the day, Lois Lane is a human. The lifespan of a Kryptonian is long. Talk less of the lifespan of an Amazon. Wonder Woman is practically immortal. She cannot die. So yeah, she was going to outlive every one of her friends, but she chose to care for them still. We got to see the Question. Matter of fact, we got to see everybody, every single hero you've grown to love. And in my honest opinion, Constantine doesn't deserve the hate he's getting from the universe because his punishment is to live on every single world destined to die. And it sucks, bro. He couldn't interact with the world he saved. It sucks. We get to see a room filled of geniuses from the multiverse, and Bruce Wayne is able to hold his own, bro. Mr. Terrific, Dr. Light, even the original Blue Beetle. We got to see the freaking Spectra. If you watched the movie prior to this, you would know the Spectra was the one to hand John Constantine his punishment. So I know the Spectre only comes out when it's big deal stuff. Either way, this movie, what can I say? This movie is freaking amazing. I mean, for part one, remember, this is a 3-parter movie. So there's a part 1, part 2, then part 3. And this is just part 1. The ending was open-ended for a reason. So when you watch it, don't be expecting to see, okay, it's concluded. Nah, this story is long. And if I'm being honest, I'm expecting to see way more characters in the subsequent movies to follow. So yes, Justice League Crisis on Infinite Earth. I rate you a freaking 10 over 10. But that's because I'm a DC fan. Go try this movie, guys. It is amazing. Like and subscribe and share. God bless.